In your years as U.S. Marshal, how many men have you shot?
Shot or killed?
Tom Chaney killed my father. Now I need somebody to go after him.
I'm a Texas Ranger. It is at least a two-man job taking Chaney alive.
What is your intention?
I mean to kill you today!
The Coen brothers have never made a Western before, so I think the audience is in for a surprise.
I'm looking for Tom Chaney. I will pay you a $50 reward.
What's your name?
My name is Mattie Ross.
It's not just a simple revenge story. The characters are so deeply drawn. It's really this coming-of-age story and this loss of innocence for this girl.
Nobody here knew my father, and I'm afraid nothing is going to be done about Chaney except I do it.
Mattie Ross is a tough 14-year-old girl who sets out to find the killer of her father, and she tells herself that she's not going to go on with life until she reaches her goal.
I am to get Tom Chaney, and if you are not game, I will find somebody who is game. They told me you had grit, and that is why I came to you.
I was concerned in the beginning because this was Hailee's first movie, and after the first day of filming, I said, oh, God, did we ever luck out with her? She's just wonderful.
Sounds to me like you're still being hoorah'd by a little girl.
There is no hoorahing in it. My agreement with the Marshal antedates yours. It has the force of law.
The force of law?
I remember doing my first kind of big scene with her. The brothers gave her a note, and she took it, and she did the scene different. They gave her another note, and she did it slightly differently again. And I said, has this kind of thing been going on while I haven't been here? Like, is she this good? I think she's just kind of a special case, and this role kind of found her at the perfect moment.
Papa took me and little Frank coon hunting last summer on the Petty Jean. We had a good time.
Coon hunting? This ain't no coon hunt.
Rooster Cogburn is a U.S. Marshal. He's got a foot in each side of the law. And Mattie's looking for a man with true grit. He certainly has that in spades.
I do not know this man.
Jeff was inspired casting, I thought. This was a perfect role for him because it's a really fun role. You know, Cogburn drinks too much, he's inappropriate, he bends the rules. He's kind of a classic American protagonist, imperfectly perfect. And Jeff brings this joy to his work that is really infectious.
We promised to bury the poor soul inside.
Grind's too hard. That been one of the decent burial they should have got themselves killed in summer.
I have to say, some of the things that he did surprised me. He's just such an amazing actor. I mean, you know, you read the book, and you read the script, and you have a vision in your mind of what you think it's gonna be, and then you see these guys do it, and it's completely different.
My name is LeBoeuf.
Are you some kind of law?
That's right.
LeBoeuf, he's a little full of himself. He wants to be treated like his station with merit, you know. It's a big deal to be a Texas Ranger.
Congratulations, Cogburn. You graduated from marauder to wet nurse. Adios!
Matt brings a lot of comedy to it, and, you know, he rides beautifully, and he's got a great character going. So it was, you know, a real joy working with Matt.
You missed your shot, Cogburn.
Just let this go.
I thought you were going to say the sun was in your eyes. That is to say, your eye.
You put Matt and Jeff together, and they're hilarious. We shared a lot of laughs together.
I do not regret shooting your father. Tom Chaney is basically a drifter, and he ended up killing Mattie's father. He's a true sociopath, and he's capable of doing the worst kind of thing. I think that's the scariest kind of person.
Action.
Josh just did this thing with his whole bearing and with his voice. The first time he opens his mouth, you go, oh my God, I get it. I get what this guy's thing is.
I know you.
He was doing something so interesting vocally and the way he just moved to kind of create this guy. It's a really unique portrayal.
Chaney's here! Help me, Marshal!
Now what, Cogburn?
Them boys don't think about the wrath that's about to set down on him.
Who all's down there?
Marshal Cogburn and 50 more officers.
I play Lucky Ned Pepper. He's sort of the bandit chief of this gang of scallywags, and Ned has the busted up teeth and a broken jaw, and his lips are all cut up. So he's an interesting looking character.
Barry is amazing, and I had never seen him out of hair and makeup except one time. And it was the funniest thing, because I have to tell you, I didn't even recognize who he was, because the makeup and the hair, it's all dirty and gross. And they're like, all three guys, they're really good looking, but it's like, you know, you would never tell. But I thought that was funny. He's an amazing guy.
No more talk.
Well, all of these guys, Matt, Barry Pepper, Josh Brolin, wonderful actors, and when you get great players like that, everybody's game rises up.
These performances, I mean, Hailee's performance is just remarkable, as is Jeff's, and they all anchor the movie.
This movie, it's got a little bit of everything. You know, you get the wild characters and wild country, and you have the shootouts.
There's action, and it's got its comedic moments, and it's got the Coen Brothers twist to it, so it's got a little bit of everything.